All right, the Chargers add an interesting defensive end, and I think this is kind of showing us some things that maybe are happening within the team. If you're new to the channel, we're Detroit Lions fans, but we have this channel dedicated totally to the Chargers. We're Jim Harbaugh fans and started this channel, so you kind of get an outsider's look into your team. And here's what happened: the Chargers have signed to the practice squad Caleb Murphy, who was a prolific pass rusher here in the state of Michigan for Ferris State. That's a Division II school, but they're a powerhouse in Division II. I think they've won like a couple national championships here in the last 5 years or something like that. So I get it's not the major schools, but this dude is like the premier player in this league. And so we'll get some more about him, but it's interesting because Joey Bosa just continues to have injuries, and Chargers fans are just completely done with him. Bud Dupree did a video on him the other day about Bud Dupree keeps making mistakes that you're like, dude, he had a roughing the passer. He missed a tackle on Elvin Kamara that went for a long run when he was trying to strip the ball. He just keeps kind of making just like, dude, come on. And so why not sign a guy? It says he went to Grand Valley. That's not right. He went to Ferris State, I'm pretty sure. Let me try something else here and see. There's another article here. Yeah, so here it is. He was a two-time Division II national champion, set the NCAA single-season record for 25 and a half sacks in the 2022 season. He's got the Tim Hendricks Award, becoming the first non-FBS player to earn that honor as the nation's top defensive end. So this is absolutely worth going for. Maybe, Jim Harbaugh being in the state kind of knows about him. I don't know, but man, it's worth it. Following his final year at Ferris State, he was awarded the Gene Upshaw Award, the Cliff Harris Award, and the GLIAC Player of the Year. He's 6'3.5", 254 pounds, runs a 4.8. So his athleticism is there. So a really good pickup. And again, we've talked about this. You think about Joe Ortiz and you think about Jim Harbaugh and the front office and what they do in the draft or the free agency at the end of the year or in the off season. What about in season and finding some of these guys and, again, get him on the practice squad. Let's see what you got with him. And then it's just a little bit of insurance because Joey Bosa, man, you just can't count on him. You just can't. And then Bud Dupree keeps making mistakes. Like, oh, dude, come on. So, in other news, the power rankings kind of come out and it's interesting to see where the Chargers are because if I would have told you after 8 weeks you'd be where you're at, you'd be in the middle of the pack, you would take it all day long because, again, you're in the first year of this rebuild, new regime, call it whatever you want. And again, I go back to the Lions. The Lions were 0-10, worst team in the league. This thing was just like, oh my gosh. And you just kind of felt like you could see the vision, but it's like, it's hard when you don't win any games that first half of the year. After 8 games, you've won games. You've got a nice little manageable schedule coming up. So as you look at it and what people are saying, it's like everybody's got you about the same. 13th. I mean, let's go. Sports Illustrated. Bleacher Report's got you about 15. Middle of the pack. 16, 18. Ooh, I don't like that. No, so all the way up to 13 to 18, but exactly where you want to be if you are a Chargers fan. And I liked what The Athletic said here. It's time to throw the ball downfield, right? And I think that's just where it's at because when you look at the numbers, the Chargers offense is total yards per game. They rank 23rd. Points per game, 24th. Only 18 or 19 points a game. You got to kind of get up over that 23 mark would be perfect. Pass yards, 24th. Rushing yards per game, 20th, right? So you've had some good running games, but overall you've had some bad ones too. So the offense is what's stalling right now, and you don't have the talent on the perimeter. You'd love just a absolute game changer. Ladd McConkey surely is going to be awesome, but you need more than just him. But the good news is defensively, you are top 10 in every statistical category, all the major ones, I should say. And that's what's keeping you in it. And here you are, right? So it's like, man, if the offense can get a little bit better, things are looking really good for the Chargers. Now, a couple of things that came out of the Chargers game with the Saints was first Lad McConkey. Okay, we talked on him. Man, he is just a good player. And it's hard to know with him. He was at Georgia. They're dominating everybody. He's open. So it's like, are you just in a system there? Are you guys just better than everybody? Are you fast? Are you big? Like, what's his thing, right? And to sort of see him be strong. He's tougher than you thought. He's quicker, faster, all the things. It's like, all right, this dude is legit. So Lad McConkey, love that. Justin Herbert looks healthy. I think that's a big win. And then Elijah Molden as well. He picked off 2 passes that were both taken away that he didn't do anything about. So he's got the ball skills. He's got the ability to create turnovers. I think that was a really good sign at safety. But then we talked about Bud Dupree just kind of making mistakes. The game should be over, and he's getting a penalty. And then I think we said just pushing the ball downfield has to be there going forward. You just have to do it. DJ Chark can do it. He was a stud when he was with the Lions just a couple of years ago. Chark can do it. Lad, even if they're incomplete, it feels like it's time to push the ball a little bit more, get some bigger chunk plays. And honestly, I mean, I'm seeing the Lions do it every week multiple times. Trick plays are I think they're not what they once were, right? Just kind of like the pitch was just thought of as this risky thing you didn't do. Now everybody's pitching the ball, right? You know what I mean? Like 40 years ago, you hand it off, then you're pitching it. That's what trick plays are. It was thought of like, it's too risky. It's like, not really. And they're very effective. So practice them and do trick plays. So my point in saying this is I'm seeing the Lions doing multiple plays every week, trick plays. That's what it feels like the Chargers need to do. Give me something. Give me 2 trick plays next game. And if they don't work, fine. We're trying to just loosen up the defense and have the offense be a little bit more creative. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you're new to the channel, watch a few videos, then hopefully you subscribe. If you've been watching for a few videos, hit that subscribe button. I don't know if you've been on the last few videos. We're trying to decide what to put in here to go along with the kind of the Bobby Boucher theme, meaning fictional characters, jerseys, or it could be real. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with something different, though. That's why I had this one up here for a little bit. Loved it. Barry Sanders in college. Untouchable. The Dan Campbell Lions jersey. But, keep it on a little rotation. So let me know your thoughts. We'll see all of you on the next one.